Now at 8 o'clock on WKYT this morning, we're tracking a rescue overnight in Wolfe County, just days after rescuers saved a pair of boys lost in the gorge.
A Louisville teenager is back home after a high-speed pursuit in Arkansas.
And a Kentucky basketball practice is set to make a national broadcast tonight. The details on where you can watch the game coming up.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on WKYT This Morning. I'm Sean Moody.
And I'm Michelle Chamberlain, and I'm sure everyone's excited. Basketball season's almost here. Practice tonight on ESPNU.
Yeah. Got very excited to see the new players, see all the freshmen coming in. Maybe your first chance to start to get to know some of the players.
Yeah, you got to learn them every year, right?
Yeah. It's also some decent weather for football. Kentucky's not playing today, but maybe you got an NFL game you're looking to see. Let's check in with Mike Linden right now over in the First Alert Weather Center. It's a little chilly for football right now, though.
A little chilly for football is right, Sean. A little foggy as well. Look at the cameras we have across Kentucky so far this morning. Along I-75 near Corbin, pretty dense fog there. How about in Breathitt County? Looks like a sea of fog this morning with those temperatures sitting in the lower 40s. Again, it is cool outside if you plan on being outside so far through the morning hours. I know the Iron Horse Half Marathon in Midway is getting underway. Pretty chilly for those runners out there. At least you'll be able to warm up. Looking in the southeast, though, a lot of fog still hanging around those areas. But as far as the cool temperatures, we'll see some big improvement into the afternoon today. I'll take you hour by hour coming up.
Thank you, Mike. New this morning, WKYT is tracking a developing story out of Wolfe County. Overnight, members of the Wolfe County Search and Rescue Team posted on their Facebook page they were called out to Chimney Top Rock for a fall victim. We're still trying to get information on the story. We'll have more as it comes in. Now, that rescue overnight comes just days after rescuers spent hours trying to find two missing boys who were wandered off from their campsite in the Red River Gorge. The boys, who are cousins from Ohio and Indiana, got lost Thursday evening and finally got back home last night. The team says finding the boys came as a huge relief.
I saw rescuers just going to their knees, crying, and it was just an amazing feeling.
Rescuers want to thank the hundreds of people who stopped by the site to lend their support and drop off food and water.
This morning, Kentucky State Police are still trying to track down a woman who has been missing now for a few weeks. Back in September, 24-year-old Whitney Copley told her family she was going out but never came home. Police say they're now searching the Dunville area of Casey County. They say they're looking for any vehicles off the road or in secluded areas. Troopers tell us that Copley is 5'7" and 110 pounds with brown hair and hazel eyes. A missing teen out of Louisville is safe this morning after being found during a high-speed chase in Arkansas. 15-year-old Angel Coleman had not been seen since Wednesday while walking along a road there. Sheriff's deputies in Arkansas say on Saturday they were chasing a reportedly stolen car with Coleman inside it. They say that chase got up to 115 miles an hour. According to investigators, the man driving the car, 20-year-old Steven Azevedo, met Coleman online. Azevedo is expected to be charged. Coleman will be taken to a juvenile facility.
This afternoon, cyclists around central Kentucky will ride in memory of a Lexington lawyer who was hit and killed last spring. Back in May, Lexington lawyer Mark Hinkle was hit and killed by a suspected drunk driver while he was riding in the Horsey 100 in Scott County. Today, Hinkle's cycling team will be led by police down Lemons Mill Road as part of a memorial ride in his honor. They'll place a bike in the spot where Hinkle died as part of a permanent memorial. That ride is open to the public. A central Kentucky community is remembering a teen who lost his fight against a serious illness. 16-year-old Bradley Kamek of Frankfort died last month after spending several weeks in a medically induced coma, battling viral encephalitis. Family, friends, and members of the community came out yesterday to raise money to help the Kamek family. Kamek's mom says in these past few weeks she's learned a lot about her son.
I knew he was a great kid. He didn't give me 1 ounce of problems, but I did come to know that there were little kids that were like, he was like a mentor for soccer. He would tell me, they would come to tell me how great he was with them.
A group at yesterday's event is collecting plastic caps to make 2 benches engraved with Bradley's name on them. One will be put at Frankfort High School. All donations to the Kamek family will help to pay for Bradley's medical bills and funeral bills.
Authorities in Bourbon County have arrested a man who they say robbed a bank. Paris police say 51-year-old Billy Sanders walked into the Kentucky Bank on Lexington Road just after 11 o'clock Saturday morning. Police say Sanders walked in wearing a mask and had a gun. They say he then demanded money from the tellers. Now, luckily, no one was hurt, and police say witnesses helped them track a suspect down.
What was told to us by witnesses is that as he exited the bank, he was dropping money along the way, and in a way kind of left a trail between the bank and his vehicle.
Police said the witnesses were able to help them get the license plate number off Sanders' car and track down his information. He's charged with robbery and wanton endangerment. Court date has not yet been set. Authorities in Martin County are still looking for a person connected to a meth bust this weekend. 4 people were arrested on Saturday after deputies said they got an anonymous tip of a possible meth lab in the beauty community. They said they set up surveillance around a building, and when they moved in, 5 people ran off. Deputies say they're still looking for one of the suspects who ran away.
We're learning more this morning about a Wisconsin-based non-religious group that's asking a Jessamine County town to remove a cross from its water tower. A group called the Freedom from Religion Foundation sent an email to Wilmore Mayor Harold Rainwater to remove a cross that sits atop of the city's water tower. Now, in the email, the foundation said it is unlawful for Wilmore to display a patently religious symbol such as a Christian cross on public property. This isn't the first time the organization has asked for a Kentucky community to remove a religious symbol. Now, back in August, the group asked Breathitt County to remove a picture of Jesus from the county courthouse. For now, however, the foundation is only asking the city to take it down. Mayor Rainwater says it doesn't have any plans to remove the cross.
We've got a traffic alert to pass along to you this morning. Some of the entrance ramps to I-75 at Newtown Pike will be closed until tomorrow morning. Crews are working to replace concrete on those ramps. They're scheduled to reopen by Monday at 5 a.m. And tonight, the Kentucky Wildcats will have a practice televised live. The Cats practice will be on ESPNU tonight from 7 to 9. And there are several NBA scouts expected to be there at that practice. And good chance to see all the new players, see some of the team, get a first glimpse for the first time this season.
Always exciting.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. It's 8:07 on your Sunday morning, and we are just getting started here. When we come back, a group of newly discovered species in Asia have the biology community celebrating. We'll meet the new additions to the animal kingdom right after this.
And a tweet by a Florida college football team is causing quite a storm on social media. The story behind the hashtag #BeatMiami.
Clear skies this morning, which has made for a chilly start so far to our Sunday. But what will that mean for the afternoon and for the work week ahead? I'll take you hour by hour coming up.